Unusual Podcast, episode 14.
All right, about time. Let me hit this here.
Cuts out.
I had a feeling too. I
knew it. I was like,
you said it. The time you said it's like, yep, I felt it.
yeah,
That's
no,
what
literally,
it
you were like, all right, let me hit this. I'm like, I'm thinking, wait for it, and then like 2 seconds in.
Yeah, and you didn't even do it loud.
No, you were like, I could tell you learned from last time, and you weren't quite as loud, but it was still like.
Discord don't like me. I don't know what Discord wants. God, I can't be quiet. I can't be loud. Let me do something. Damn. Shit.
Let me just be.
Oh, now you let me yell all that.
Year.
Fuck you, Discord.
Let me just hit the year. All right, so.
Well, first, real fast.
The boys.
Well, first, real fast. I was gonna tell Aaron and Dark, since Dark's in chat. My bulb came in, so I have my color changing bulb.
Yeah.
So there's just gonna be an alternating light on the side of my fucking head.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're trying to give people seizures now?
I can do that. Wait. Which one is it?
Nah.
Of course, this man said I can do that. You want to see?
Look at. All right.
No, I'm good.
Give a second look, because there's a strobe option where it flashes through the lights.
No,
least
what
it's
you
not
told me with
going
that
at
joke, you almost
supersonic
gave me a mini
speed.
headache, so I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah, nah, don't have that white light, dude. That'll fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to play.
It has a white light.
We got 20 minutes, go.
Oh, for King's Canyon.
Yeah.
We have longer than 20 minutes. Just wait for King's Canyon.
Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, so Kyle's got some cool new toys on stream. But anyway, the boys.
You stop that flashing K things.
Dear boys, dear gentlemen, dear men.
I'm also finishing
Pretty
there, and then
much,
we'll
yeah.
play Apex.
Okay. So Kyle, you just watched episode 4.
I finally watched 4. There's 6
Me and Street
episodes.
are caught up.
There's 6 episodes. I finally watched the 4th one.
Alright, finally. Alright, so finally I can say this right.
So Kyle, we'll let you take the
it?
lead since you just watched it.
Yeah,
Alright.
you know what? You go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah.
So, I have a few thoughts about the episode. One, Homelander just keeps getting weirder and fucking weirder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't stop. I'm just gonna say that.
He just keeps getting weirder. He went and found a shapeshifter to impersonate this bitch, and I thought that was actually her at first. I'm like, damn, she's alive? What the fuck? How did that happen?
Yeah,
No.
at first I was like.
And then when towards
Wait,
the
how?
towards the
Is
end of
this
the
a
meeting,
dream?
when like when like do that change back and he freaked out, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. That makes way more sense. The other thing only other thing I really give a shit about the whole episode. Well, no, there's a couple things. The scene where Homelander is like choking Starlight.
You think she was gonna die?
I thought it's not that. What the fuck was he doing with his other hand?
Which other hand? He was stabbing her with his fingers.
That's what he was doing?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell what he was doing.
His
I'm about to
fingers were
say.
goddamn. Like, think of Wolverine. Like how.
Okay,
his bones are so fucking great.
I understand that that's what I could not tell that's what he was doing.
Okay,
I was very confused.
I was saying,
thought
like,
it was
he weird, but
a
I
weird
don't
spot to
think
do
going
it.
that far.
But I don't. You know, it seemed weird. It's like, why not just choke her? But then she couldn't talk. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah, might as well slow down the choking and add this extra effect in there. Alright.
That
was the only other thing I feel like that matters. I mean, Butcher went and saw his wife. His wife
finally, yeah.
His wife did not go with him.
Yeah.
Because she knows Butcher. Butcher will try to get rid of the kid. She doesn't want to get rid of the kid.
Yeah.
She loves the kid. Butcher's like, fuck this kid.
She hates Homelander, but she loves the kid. Yeah.
Yeah, she had all these years without Homelander being around, even though she knew that was his kid. It was just her and the kid for so many years. I mean, I get it. But Butcher called him a soup freak or whatever the fuck. And they kind of like, and he just like, oh, okay, yeah,
that's
nah,
how the episode
that's not how the episode ends.
Okay.
The episode ends. Homelander killed the guy who was shapeshifting because that dude changed into Homelander. Was like, I'm gonna suck your dick, and then almost did, and he killed him.
Well,
I thought that was real. I thought that was real. And I was like, is he about to go through with this? Is he about to let this happen?
Well, no. Here's my thoughts on that. Right? He's like, "What? I can be whatever you need." It's like, because he just got through that whole thing with Stormfront.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's like, I don't need you. I just need myself. Just me.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's where that came from, obviously.
It was just weird.
It got weird as fuck. It was weird, man. It's like, I'm gonna suck your dick.
I'm like, can you not? Like, I don't need this.
No?
I don't need this in my life.
Look, I'm gonna say this right. Let me say this. This is most definitely the Pornhub episode.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, because Huey and Starlight had sex. Butcher and his wife had sex.
The Almond Joy episode.
His fine ass wife.
Yeah.
And then, fucking what's his shapeshifting dude almost sucked off Homelander.
Yeah,
like,
that hurt to look at, and that hurt my soul. I wanted to turn away.
It looked weird because he was wearing.
How y'all feel about Almond Joy?
I'm not a fan of Almond Joy.
It fits with the episode.
You mean the candy?
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
No,
I'm not. Cause it's coconut, isn't it?
I'm allergic to almonds, so I can't have it anyway.
Isn't Almond Joy's coconut?
Yes.
Yeah.
Almond Joy, coconut. With almonds, obviously.
Hate.
It's just coconut and chocolate.
I hate coconut.
I don't.
Well,
care
I
for
just
it.
had
I
to
don't hate
ask
it.
because it fits with the episode.
I know.
Right?
I get it.
Um.
But
Also, quick question. Is it gay if someone shapeshifts into you and sucks you off?
I mean, the guy said it wasn't gay. He himself said
he's dressed in the show.
he's like, it is not even gay.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, say if Naruto, right, just decides to shadow clone jutsu and just goes to town on himself. I don't think that's gay.
I mean,
I think technically it's masturbating.
The shapeshifter was like, it is not even gay because it's you.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's gay.
No, I don't think so.
It's
weird. It's definitely
It's weird.
It's definitely weird. It's not quite just yanking the tank. Like, it's not that simple. No, it's that middle ground. It's that middle ground. It's more than yanking the tank, but not quite gay. You feel me? Like, it's that middle bit.
It's not gay. Also, this is
I mean, I would just feel weird look if you look down and see yourself sucking your own dick.
That would be weird. Like I said, it's weird because yes, it's you, but you're also like, that's a dude. Like, I know that's my face, but that's also a dude, which is why it's my face. Like
it's got a dick.
Like, it's my face, which means it's a dude. Like, it's that weird. That's why it's that middle ground. Like, it's you, but that obviously means it's a guy. Like, so it's that weird middle ground.
This goes for any race, any gender.
Oh yeah,
it's weird regardless of what gender you are.
Yeah. It's that middle ground that's really weird. But I would say the most important part of the episode.
Are you swallowing your mic? God damn!
Huh?
Wait, Tree, was that you?
Had to have been.
I just laid down.
Someone was dethroning their mic.
It was like that.
I just laid back. My back.
Now you're all muffled.
No, it's all muffled. Dude.
All right, back. I'm sorry.
It was just dying. Alright, but you were saying the most important part of the episode was the Compound V, right, Kyle?
No. I was saying the most important part of the episode was I think it was, in my opinion, everybody's most important part of the episode was the Stormfront thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because
the beginning is when Compound V gets out, right?
Well, I didn't pay attention to shit about Compound V. I honestly was not paying attention to anything about that. Because throughout the episode, it's showing Stormfront going out and basically bashing, whatever the company it's called, Vaughn. Yeah.
Vought. Because of Compound V getting out. That's
yeah,
why.
she's bashing the fuck out of Vought. She's bashing the fuck out of Homelander. She's like, you think he can protect you? Pfft, nah. Like,
Oh, that also reminds me.
And so
Starlight bodied A-Train, by the way. Body.
Oh yeah.
Do these motherfuckers have normal names?
A-Train is like
these
the
are
Flash.
these are their superhero names. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A-Train's like their version of the Flash.
They don't really call anybody by
Well,
like an actual name. Like there's the deep is
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Homelander's like Captain America mixed with Superman.
Yeah, because he's supposedly that all American boy, but he's like Superman basically.
Queen Maeve is Wonder Woman.
They're mostly DC. Like you can tell they mostly pull off DC people.
Right. Yeah.
Which when we no, hang on a second.
Which
Episode 6 confused me.
I'm not there yet.
We're not good. We're not gonna
I
go
know,
there.
I know,
We're not
I
gonna
know,
go
I
there yet.
I know.
I can't wait
know,
for it.
But
I
so
know.
in 4, Butcher gets this envelope from his new informant, right? Because his old informant died. He has this new informant that they were friends. He already knows this. He knows this chick, and she didn't want to help him, but she's helping him. She gives him this envelope of to talk about some chick, and gives him an address. Butcher sends Huey and MM, and then Starlight comes along, which is when they have sex.
Because she's stressed out.
Because she almost died in an elevator. And she's like, I can't go back. She has this whole crying moment. And then so she's coming with them. And she's like, I have a second cousin over there. I told him I'm going to go visit them. Like, who the fuck visits their second cousin, first of all?
Hey, it's an alibi.
Yeah, it's an alibi. All my second cousins are younger than me by a
How'd
large
you feel about
margin.
that, though, Kyle? How'd
What?
you feel about Starlight going with the boys, at least for this?
I liked it. Because they had some good moments. Her and MM, her and
MM
had a
I
nice
love
little
that
moment. That was a nice little like bonding
Honestly,
moment.
Possibly my favorite moment of the
Like
show.
yeah, of that episode, that was
the
nicest little moment because they had that and they're like toasted dads and sugar. It was a nice.
To dads
It was
and
a
sugar,
it was a nice moment. It was a nice like personal, very like I liked it.
That was nice.
But so they go talk to this chick who her brother was driving their parents' car, and like there was a superhero in the middle of the road.
It's important to note that they were black.
Yes, this chick is black,
it's important.
and this is also like 40 years prior. So assuming that this takes place now, quote unquote. Obviously, it's not now. It's not.
She's an old lady now. She's like in her 60s.
Yeah, but
She was a little girl back then.
my point being is assuming the fact that this show takes place in 2019, 2020.
Season 2 is 2020.
Exactly. So it takes place in their universe in 2020, 40 years ago. Right.
I think it's longer than that.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like she said
Unless
40
they
years
said
ago.
40 years ago.
I think she said 40 years ago. But the point being, that's the 80s where racism was still very much a thing. I mean, still a thing, but like
Clearly.
the point being is that you could do it a lot easier and get away with it.
Yeah, so the guy was
Her-
like, I
her-
thought you're supposed to be a hero.
Her brother, she's in the back seat. Her brother's driving. He gets out. He's like, I thought you were supposed to be here. She fucking kills him right there. And she
doesn't just
she says
doesn't die right
she
away.
said yeah no she says some things that are very racist. I'm not gonna.
Street can say it.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say shit. He said a very mean. She said a very mean thing about him.
For killing a blank
piece of
shit
blank.
Like
Like it was.
yeah.
But what's the letter?
What?
That's all y'all can
B.
give me. Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't N. She said B.
No.
So, because I think I feel like they would have. I feel like in reality speaking, they would have said that, but because it's Amazon, they're not going to go that far. Like this is a very large company. This is a very large company in 2020. They're not going to be entirely accurate to what would have actually been said. So they said B, mind you, and then piece of very mean, and then like.
Very racist.
Yeah, and like almost he died soon after, and apparently because this is why I think it's been 40 years At least 40 years, right? Because Huey said she hasn't been seen since like 78, 79. So it's been, I think they rounded, said 40 years, because like you're like it's been 40 years, but it's been like 43. Like you're always like, it's about there. I think it was probably sometime before then or around that time, because she just up and disappeared. And then she's like, she's probably dead by now. It doesn't matter if you go out and say shit like this. And she's like, no, boom, that's her right there, and it's Stormfront. And I'm like, obviously I feel like
I was blown back by that.
The more like I guess logical assumption here would be daughter.
They explain it in later episodes.
I understand that, but I mean,
Okay.
the more.
I was getting,
I feel like
getting lost for a
the
second.
more logical explanation would be her daughter. But in a show about superheroes, it wouldn't be as strange to be
if
her.
she just had immortal, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't be strange if she just disappeared every 20 years and popped back up.
Like either
Yeah.
she was like, here's what I thought when I watched it. Either like my first thought was like, okay, is she like pumping herself full of compound V to stay young or some shit? Like
That's possible, yeah.
yeah. So that's what my first thought was. Then I was like, okay, she could just be immortal, like, but that's still because of the compound V. So
Yeah.
they do explain it later.
At my current standing, I'm very confused. Like I said,
But yeah, I was kind of confused as well.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was getting
Pin ready
lost.
up.
I forgot
There's 5
what
minutes
we were
left.
talking about. I forgot that happened. I almost forgot about it.
Yeah, little old black lady's house.
like
Old lady's house.
the more logical
Yeah.
explanation is that that's her daughter. That just makes more sense. And if you were 7 at the time, you might not know her face exactly. So you're just like, oh, that's about her
But
face.
okay, but even if that was her daughter, she would still be way older than that. Because the little girl was what, 8? And you saw how old she was then?
Well, yeah, it's been about 40 years, but we don't know how old that chick was,
We don't know how Stormfront is.
and we don't know how old this other chick was. Maybe she had a kid after that moment. It is possible that could be her daughter.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, I feel that.
So that's obviously the I guess more logical explanation because it's easier to understand, and it makes a lot of sense if you do it in the sense that she can see the resemblance but she was a kid, so she doesn't understand that it's a different person.
Maybe.
But it's
Also,
enough.
it's a dark, stormy night.
But it's also it's enough that the rest of the population will go, "Hey, that's that one chick from 40 years ago."
Right.
Like I can see how that's a thing, right? But it is possible she's just immortal and disappears for 40 years at a time. She comes in when she feels like it's died down, and then she leaves in about 10 years when she feels like she's getting too old, kind of thing. It also seems like she's trying to like take out Vought and Homelander.
There's people here.
Like she has it in for Homelander specifically.
What is this
He at least
compound
gotta
shit y'all
be
talking
like-
about?
Compound V is the shit that gives them their powers.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you need to continue taking it to have
No.
powers?
No, that sticks with you when you're they put them in the baby so they can develop powers and they grow.
I heard
some-
I heard them both. And
Some like for they're trying to do something different.
let me out
we
the
don't know
door.
yet.
God damn
We
it.
don't know yet.
I think they're trying to get it to be just inside their blood, inside the bloodlines.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Homelander wasn't supposed to have kids. He was told he wasn't allowed. He wasn't able to have kids, but he could.
I do want to say, since while we're on the topic of Stormfront, Kimiko very much wants to kill her.
Oh yeah,
She deserves it. I hope she.
I get it.
Like,
Weird ass
She
bitch.
like,
She
I don't
about
give a
did.
fuck if I die. This bitch about to die.
She about did too. She was about to walk up in the middle of broad daylight with a crowd.
and then Frenchie is going through it right now.
Frenchie, because he, it's weird because he doesn't have a right to go through it, right?
but he's going through it because of her.
But here's the thing. It has nothing to do with him. He doesn't have the right to go through it. But he has not been sober for days. That's because he's too much in his shit. Because he likes her a lot. And so it's almost unfair for him to do this, but it's also unfair for him to put himself through this. You know what I'm saying?
But he gotta understand.
Kyle, ready up. We got a minute and a half.
He gotta understand that she got murder on her mind. AK-47.
Yeah. Like, he shouldn't be like, I'm just here to help you. Don't let me help you. Because that's not fair.
Right.
It's also not fair for him to put himself when she's obviously not down to have him around.
Right.
Like, why? Like, give her some space.
Not only does she probably want to kill her, she probably wants to torture the fuck out of her. Like,
Damn,
we all
homie
know,
really
like-
want to get his dick wet.
Pretty much. Basically.
No,
For the girl who has everything.
That's basically, yeah.
well, I was gonna say something, but
I mean, he
think
does
that's
get
in the next
he
episode.
does get his dick wet from somebody else,
Okay, he does. So that is that episode.
but he was drunk as fuck and just needed to get his dick wet.
Okay. I just didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure if that was that episode or the next episode.
Yeah, that was the same episode. Because she's the one that tells him, she's like, you need to back off.
Yeah.
If anyone needs me, I'll be over there.
So
Is that all of episode 4? Pretty much.
I believe so.
All right. My other thing I want to talk about was Keanu Reeves.
What'd he do?
So,
Marvel Batman.
well, so he is Kevin Feige. If y'all don't know who Kevin Feige is, which if you don't know by now, what the fuck's wrong with you? Kevin Feige is the CEO of MCU, basically.
Yeah.
And he runs all the movies. He does all that shit. God damn.
Right.
Him and his team have been talking to Keanu Reeves. From what they've said, because they've announced this they've talked about this multiple times. They talked to him about pretty much every movie that they do. They ask to bring him in because Kevin Feige really wants Keanu Reeves in the MCU.
Right.
So now it is reported that he is at the top of the wish list for Moon Knight. Marvel Batman.
Yeah. But why him though? He could be
Why is
Wolverine.
it called Moon
How did he not die?
No, that was the Loba.
No. How did the one I downed
Oh.
not die?
I don't know.
That's fucking bullshit, dude.
So it is reported. It's reported that he is at the top of the wish list for Moon Knight. Keanu Reeves has also himself said at one point in time he wanted to play Wolverine, but he is like, that ship has sailed. I'm too old for that. I'm done.
I don't know.
I'm not. I'm that
I
dream.
don't know about
Game
that.
crashed
John
too.
Wick, you were doing something in John Wick.
No, my game is not crashed. What?
You just crashed again.
What street? What about John Wick?
I said he was doing something in John Wick. I don't know.
Yeah, that's also a whole different thing. Like, that is
I think
part of that whole thing is an older guy who's still got it.
Yeah,
I also want to mention that this is a very good counter. I said in Discord, this is a very good counter to DC having The Rock be.
Yes, that's
In that
also
universe.
you have one of the biggest actors right now.
In Keanu Reeves, like Keanu Reeves, you just say his name, it's like, take my money.
Yeah, if you
Rock
put
playing.
if you put
The Rock's playing Black Adam.
Black
Yeah.
Adam
No.
in
Yeah, it's not a
DC,
super big name, but
it's not, but it's
it will be because it's him.
It will, yeah. Now it will be.
It will be when it comes out because of
It's he's one of the first like type of people to have like Shazam like powers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. He was from Egypt and shit like that. He's one of
Yep.
the first, but he just uses his powers for evil and stuff good.
That's the thing. That's also the point. With a thing like Moon Knight, right? They need to get a big name on Moon Knight. Because who the fuck knows a damn thing about Moon Knight?
I don't know.
I don't
What the hell
know
is that?
shit about this man.
Also, they could have named him a little bit differently. Instead, he's just supposed to be their Batman, like Dark Knight, Moon Knight. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how.
They need a big name, right? They
I
need
mean, Marvel and DC did
need
that
a big
so
name.
it makes sense. Shout out Solomon and Bundy.
If they don't put a big name on Moon Knight, I'm worried about that franchise. Keanu Reeves will be good, right? He's also just an amazing actor, which is why when I saw that,
breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
um,
You're breathtaking.
What was that?
isn't that?
you don't remember that shit from Video Game Awards?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, when like he was,
I was like,
that,
who
on,
said
bro.
that?
that person yelled at him.
Who else but God?
The person from the crowd yelled at him.
Also, that person definitely had the mic. They ain't no way the fuck he just randomly hear him over everybody else.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
that dude got some pipes.
Yeah, he got that Dino voice. You're breathtaking. That ass.
But seeing that on Twitter made me also want to talk about John Wick.
Wait.
Who I know Pimp has, right? Pimp's seen the first two, I think.
First two what?
John Wick movies.
Yeah, I haven't seen 3 or
4 isn't out yet.
well, I haven't seen 3.
See that funny thing? The only one I watched is 3.
Why would
You
you
gotta
do?
watch at least the first one.
Because I went to go see it in the movie theaters with my parents. It's like, oh, y'all want to go see
Okay.
John Wick? I was like, all right, cool.
Hey, it's a movie. You guys paying? Fucking fine.
Hey, see, what's funnier is that I only saw like a second of the first one.
The second one I like. Actually, the second one had
By I
Batwoman
mean-
before she was like, nah, I'm out.
By I mean the second of the first one, I mean I literally watched it for at least like a good 1 second, and then I turned to something else.
All I'm saying is I highly suggest those movies.
I know it's just
They are-
Part
Don't
of
expect a great story. 'Cause
it's
not
a
that.
it's not
It's just
okay.
badass.
Here's the thing. The story is good, but it's not this. You also have to pay attention about the story. The story is not this outlined, like clear cut thing. The story is the whole fucking world that they're in.
The story in the first one is really good. It's pretty solid. The second one, not about the story. It's
So-
just about John Wick beating ass.
No, okay. So here, the first one is about. This is John Wick. He is badass, right?
right.
The second one is, okay, let's build this world a little bit. Let's expand this out. Let's go to a different country
Let's
with
learn
with
why
with with,
he's a badass.
with a different continental. Let's show how big this could get, right? And then 3 is just because even like in the second one, this isn't really a spoiler, so I'm gonna say it. You realize like every homeless guy is in this world. Because they're basically they're this one dude's eyes, basically.
not every homeless guy. I wouldn't say every homeless guy.
Okay, my point being a lot. There's a lot of
It's
people.
implied there are a lot, but I don't
Because
think there's
this movie heavily implies it's way more than you think. Towards the
Good that you're hiding
literally
in plain sight.
the
You're
last
hiding
the
in-
last the last little bit of the second movie, you just like he's talking to the manager of the Continental. The guy says something, and then everybody in this arena just stops and stares at John. Everybody in the area, and there's like 50, 75 people, and it's just, and then they go back to normal business, and it's like, fuck, okay.
You're
And-
getting the spoilers
Basically,
there,
so
guy.
you've been marked.
That's not really a spoiler. It's not. It's not because you have no idea how they got to that point, right?
That's true.
That's just. I'm just pointing out that they're trying to show you that their world building without blatantly telling you. And then in the third one, it's a mixture of both. It's badass John Wickery and world building. They're
doing all this like weird shit in order to like get back somewhere.
Yeah. He there's a 4th and 5th one being made in at the same time. When they made the third one, like the day after the shit, but I think before it even went in theaters, they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna make a fourth one."
I mean, of course.
They did it with Deadpool as well.
Or no, it was the second
Deadpool
one.
came out. The second one was
When the
first.
when the second John Wick came out, before it hit theaters, they announced the third one. As soon as the third one came out, they announced the fourth one.
Yeah.
And then they later on said, "Oh yeah, we're making 4 and 5 at the same time."
And we talked about this before, Kyle. We talked about this on stream.
Yeah.
A series would be better, honestly, than all these movies.
You guys say just like a TV show.
Yeah.
They are making I think it's HBO is doing it. They're doing a show about the Continental.
Or you could just show a story about Young Boy Week.
What I think it's
it wouldn't be Keanu.
No. I think the second movie talks about his past, which is also kind of cool.
The second movie talks about his past, yeah.
Yeah.
It touches on it. It says how he got out.
It also shows where he used to, like, it tells you how he got as good as he is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because at the beginning of the third movie, he's trying to get back in again.
Again, also it has what's her name, Ruby Rose.
Yes, the girl who played Batwoman for a little bit.
Yeah, the one who was Batwoman for season 1, who's no longer Batwoman.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was done with CW's bullshit. So, respect, by the way, because CW is shit.
Hey, that's why Supergirl's gone. Fuck that show. Anyway.
Yeah, Supergirl.
I mean, I never watched any of them shows anyway. I tried to watch Arrow, couldn't do it.
Yeah, Arrow was okay. I didn't watch it. My dad watches those shows. Like,
it was okay during the beginning, and then
I heard like Flash. The first few seasons of Flash were not bad. I didn't watch them.
The first season of Flash is good. It's
but
good.
yeah, I watched the first season, like at least half of the first season. It was really good.
Oh, okay. Wait.
My only thing with Arrow was like, just get to the point, please.
Right.
Yeah,
they drag those out way too long. That's what the CW does. They drag the fucking ever living shit out of their series.
And then they try to make that shit like fucking dating, whatever, emotional shit like this. Who shipped that? Nigga, I don't care. This is a comic book. Put the characters where they're supposed to be. You got the source material. Put the characters where they're supposed to be. Not fucking
it's
some dumbass
a whole
shit.
40-minute episode of nothing.
Okay, so the Continental is apparently going to be on Stars, which is I'm less concerned.
I'm not watching. I'm not paying for Stars.
And it's said to the John Wick TV series, The Continental, to premiere after John Wick 4.
Okay, that's all fine and good, but I'm not buying Stars to watch one show.
I might.
Well, if I like the movies, if I end up watching them, and if I can't watch Stars, well, there's only one thing to do.
Right.
Anyway,
Did you gotta get Stars on Hulu or some shit?
Never mind. I got Hulu.
I'm not paying extra. No, you gotta pay extra for it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I might do it though.
Fuck that.
I mean, it's like $5-10.
No, what you do
That's
is
$5-10
no.
extra.
I
That
ain't the one
paying
paying for that shit, though, so I can't do it.
Pimp. You wait till the season is done. You pay $5-10. Watch all of it. Cancel it. Wait till season 2.
No. You do the free trial.
Yeah, but that only works once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when they make season 2, wait till the whole season comes out. Spend $5-10. See, there's a plan for
You
this.
asking me to binge that shit? Because I can't be asked.
Binge it, bitch.
It was like, yes, I am asking.
You have a month to watch it. You will pay for a month. You have a month. Just fucking watch it that month. That's your only goal. You'll watch 10 episodes in a month.
But at that time, the PS5 can be out, and I can play the PS5 in a month. And just,
Man, if you bitching about $5-10 a month, but you buying a $4 console, all of your shit.
No, I think he's saying
First of all,
he would rather play the PS5 than watch the show.
Let me speak. If I like this show, then yeah, I'll buy it. But here's the thing: I'm not the one who has it. I would have to do it separately. I can do it separately, fine.
You can buy just Stars on their website.
I can do that, fine. But I'm not the one paying for it. You feel me?
On
Second of
Hulu.
all, it's a fucking PS5. Like, nigga, I would give like $10,000 for that shit. I'll go rob a bank and get that shit.
He would.
Oh, so you gonna buy the gold one?
The 24 karat one.
If I would.
Gold
But I
plated.
don't want the gold one. I want the black one. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
want the gold.
that's part of why I'm waiting because they said they're gonna announce a special edition one and an all black version.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely waiting for the black one at least. That's just
Nah, I just want one at this point. I am tired
wasn't
of looking
gonna
at the out
like
of stock looking.
all the
logo.
games I want to play are gonna be on the PS4, so I can just wait. Unless you guys switch, which I know you guys aren't. Oh, Street is, but you guys aren't right away.
I'll be alone for a little bit.
I
that's
won't.
fine.
I mean, as soon as God of War drops, I'll get the PS5.
I will. I'm gonna wait till
That'll
they
be
get.
a while. They're there.
I'm gonna
I'll live
wait.
alone for a
I
little
mean,
bit.
it's next year.
I'm gonna wait till they announce the black version, and then I also have the money. Once both those things happen, I'm buying it.
Because I'm not in a hurry.
Because
In case there's like any faults with like the first wave models.
they'll put Apex on the 5. I'm not concerned. You
Are they
know,
supposed to be doing crossplay soon?
Man, we know.
they've been talking about it.
What's supposed to be crossplay?
Apex.
Apex.
They've been talking about it since launch. They just haven't been able to do it yet.
They have said
They gave a date like it's supposed to be this fall.
they did announce like a while back that they were actively working on it now.
Yeah.
Because before, like on launch, they said we want to do this, but then they're like, okay, now we're starting to work on this now.
Yeah. Well, because they were making sure their game could be the best it could be before making it cross-platform,
Yeah,
which is not as important as making the game good.
yeah. They need to establish their game first.
Which is
I mean,
something
yeah, that's a lot of work.
You know,
I'll wait a
of
year
other
after they
Or
come
a
out
game that
to
might
pick.
not be that popular.
Oh, you were also Dennis. You were trying to decide if you wanted the 5 or the Xbox, weren't you? Because Dennis isn't overly picky.
well,
I mean, there's no reason for me to buy an Xbox, to be honest.
Sam,
I'm glad you said that because I was about to start laughing.
There's that cheap ass gamer Twitter account that I have entered to win both the PS5 and the Xbox. I'm like, if I get a free Xbox, I'm not gonna fucking complain.
I'm not going to play.
Like if I win a free Xbox One X, like fuck it, you know. But like I'm not gonna go pay for one.
Look,
I mean, I'll sell that bitch and buy another PS5 or buy a PS5.
Exactly. sell that for $500 and go buy a PS5. Hell, I'll sell it for $400. Then it's $400 cheaper for a PS5 for me.
I might enter that. If I end up getting another PS5, I'll give y'all one.
Because like at that point, I'm like, I'll sell the bitch for $400. You know, I'll sell an Xbox One for $400.
Or you could hook up your buddy, not me, with it. 'Cause
Dennis?
I don't want it. Fuck off. Yeah.
I'd sell it for $400.
Damn.
Okay, you all need to
Well, you
understand.
could still sell it to him for a discount.
Yeah, it's $400. I'd sell him for $100 cheaper. Then he could get
that
it.
sounds
That's the whole point. I'd sell it for $400.
But you can make more money off it if you go
Yes,
to
ma'am.
Xbox like bots. Come on now.
Yeah, but Dark, are you gonna buy a whole Xbox for one game?
What game is Dark talking about?
Fable. 100%. Yeah.
Aren't you sweet?
Listen, man.
Thank you.
I've never even heard of that game. Until the fucking
Fable,
Afro's
there's like
reaction.
there's like 4 other Fables, my guy.
I know.
How about
Now,
much you
that
wait
doesn't
until it comes
change
out,
the fact that I've
actually?
never heard of it.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of Fable.
I actually
I got Fable 3 with my
Fable.
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 Is that what I said? Okay.
No, we're talking about Kaggy.
No, they're just being dumb. Just keep talking.
Okay.
It's
okay.
because it's Kaggy.
But I got Fable 3 with my Xbox when I bought my Xbox 360 way back when, and I enjoyed it. Come to find out, it's the worst one in the series. Yeah. Well, it's notoriously bad compared to the other ones, and I've seen the other ones. I'm like,
Level 2.
I don't have a backpack.
it's not terrible.
For me, I only I got. The
I
first
liked
one
it.
on
Was
Game
like my
Pass, 'cause
first
why
ever
not?
RPG game though. Like my legit first ever RPG game, because Before that, like Pokemon, but I don't really count Pokemon.
Yeah, no, Pokemon doesn't really count.
That's different.
That's
Yeah,
different.
Pokemon-
Yeah, I'm different.
Typical RPG, like at all. Like the only time I've ever even contemplated buying an Xbox was to play Ori, and then they put that on the Switch.
Everybody console for just one game. I mean, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I only bought the PS4 over the Xbox 360. The Xbox
I
One
mean, look, Dark, you could do that.
was for you know,
Minute until the ring closes, and
The Last of
everything
Us.
here is gone for good.
Like kind of this is
I mean,
dope.
look, Dark, you could do that, but at least the PS5 will have some games on launch day. So I got a good
We have
little
45
list.
seconds, and the next
Meanwhile,
ring is right there. Don't leave
get
anything
you Game
behind.
Pass and you'll be alright.
But see, Dennis,
Dark have a computer.
Dennis's point right in here is he said his games he's interested in, are
30 seconds to get to the next
on both consoles. That's a very valid point
That's
because
the final point, yeah.
if
I
you-
get that, but what if
if
you like
you're-
a game that ends up being a PS4 exclusive?
well,
or
then you'll
PlayStation exclusive?
deal with that later. But for the time being,
way out there.
I think I played one of the Fable. I look forward to see what they do with it. Like, for right now, if there's no game you think you're gonna play, if there's no game that they have announced that you're gonna play that's on only one console, just buy whichever one you want. I mean, hell, buy the $300 one.
Or
You
the
know?
200 Xbox S.
That's or
Xbox
yeah,
Series X.
it's 300.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just buy the $300 one, and you'll be fine. You know.
I feel it. I just meme on the Xbox because, well, I can. But
Pretty much.
I mean,
but
fair.
you could get any. You can get.
Yeah, get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Plus, like
Go
most
ahead.
games come out on both consoles anyway.
Most
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
The only reason I would pick PS or PlayStation over the Xbox is because of the exclusives.
Because I've said this before. I am not a big like exclusive nut, right? I don't care too much about exclusives. I just I tend to like PlayStation's exclusives, which is why I'll stick with PlayStation. I'm not like I only like exclusive, blah, 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 like a fucking tool, right? But I'm like I like some. I like some PlayStation exclusives. I like Spider-Man. I want to try out God of War 4, and then I'll try out God of War 5. Like, I might as well, you know?
Nah. For me, any
Plus,
game
yeah, I
you
fucking
have
love
on any
God of War.
console, if you give me a game on any console, or is it strictly on that console, I'll get the console. That's the only way I got the Switch in the first place, because they have Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which I played the first Ultimate Alliance games when I was a kid on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna put that on the Switch, then hell yeah, I'm gonna get the Switch. There's some games I want on the Switch anyways, and I did, and it's been fun. You feel me? That's probably one of
I
the
have
other
a
reasons why
230 pimp.
I would get a PS5, because like you got DMC, I love DMC 5. You got Miles Morales, I love the Enter Spider-Verse movie. I wanted to learn more
Fantastic
about my
movie.
boy. So you give me a game.
Miles Morales also had had an interesting part in the other game.
Oh, at the end of the other game is that what you said?
Yeah. Because he was in the other game.
Yeah, you play as him once.
Yeah. Well, he's also
Give me games I fuck with.
he's around a few times because like you're teaching him.
Yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
you actively play as him.
Yeah.
once.
But he's fun.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like,
He's better than MJ, unless you're Kyle.
Yeah.
You like trash, but
that's why I'm saying
We don't take Marvel fucking Lois.
I mean,
Lane.
her
Give me
missions
the
aren't even
real
that
one.
bad. They're just boring because you can't
Yeah.
fight.
We don't take Marvel Lois Lane. Give
Also,
me the real
you're
MJ.
playing a Spider-Man game. You want to play a Spider-Man, not Mary Jane.
Yeah. I want the real Mary Jane, not for fucking Lois Lane counterpart. Come on, dog. That's not what I'm here for.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
want to sing and dance and shit like that.
Um,
What is this?
Knockdown shield here. Level 2.
That's what all I'm saying is I want to pick this up.
Found a vault key. That was almost too easy.
If I somehow win that Xbox thing, I'll probably sell it to Dennis for 400. It's a discount at that point, so you know.
Right. No, it's good for both of you.
Because
get
I get
make a profit.
I get $400 out of it, and then he gets $100. He gets a Xbox One X for $100 cheaper than you would have.
Yeah.
It only
My
makes
friends, I would do
sense.
that, but if it was a stranger, nah, you paying $600.
All right, Cloyd.
I'm kidding. Oh, damn. All right.
You can have that.
Tell me I'm
Trying to
wrong.
do that?
He was buying Switches and hiking the prices up.
Well, I haven't seen him
Really?
in a while. So.
Wow.
That was before he dipped out. That's what he was doing. Pimp, what's in there?
Carbine.
Is that it, really?
I'm getting a backpack and upping my armor.
Yeah, he was buying a bunch of Switches and was selling them for like a lot more than what they were getting. They were selling for. He was selling them for less than what Amazon was selling them for, but more than what you could buy one.
I mean, yeah, because motherfuckers are selling them on Amazon like $500.
Hell, the PlayStations, the PS5s were already being sold for like $1,000.
Yeah,
That was one of the
motherfuckers
only
got them shit
games
fast as
on the
fuck.
PlayStation that I'm
It's
interested in
interesting because
playing
like they don't
for now.
actually have them yet.
If
Like
Dennis, if you happen to get the PS5 and you buy the Ultimate Edition of the new Spider-Man, I think it comes with the remastered PS5 edition of the old Spider-Man that came out. So, just so you know, if you didn't already know that,
We've got a minute.
just for that, I'd let you know.
If you want it, buy
Nah,
it.
dog. It was like literally any Switch, especially during the pandemic.
It was
Animal Crossing
because it was mostly the Animal Crossing one, but yeah, it ended up being pretty much all of them. I have exactly 45 points left, so I'll upgrade my armor.
Also, I'm honestly surprised with fucking every game I bought on the Switch how much I played them.
We've got 30 seconds to be
Right.
somewhere else if we don't want to get cooked.
I have no intention of there's 2 or 3 games I want on the Switch, and that's about it. I'm not gonna pay $400 for 2 or 3 games.
I mean, you can play with us. Extreme Mario Kart.
That's what I said. It's Mario Kart and
We've got 10 seconds.
See, funnily enough, Mario Kart is the
Smash.
game I played the absolute least.
Mario Kart and Smash are the only 2 games I really care about. And I'm not about to spend $300 on a console to then buy those 2 games and then buy the specific cable that they don't
Time's up, and we're
that
not
doesn't
even running.
come with the Switch, so I can stream it. Pim?
I feel
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I unfortunately put like 250 hours into Smash.
That's also a game.
I would need
I keep ducking and dodging on.
I would need to put out fucking $600 probably, $500-600.
I like the sound of that.
I would say $500, four to 500, if I wanted to get just those 2 games. And so I'm like, no.
Dragon Ball Heroes was fun though. I just wish they supported that game even a little bit.
That's also a game I wanted to get to, and I know it's like a few dollars down now, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know if I want
I don't know
to
why
get that,
I'm
I'm
still
be honest.
holding this bulky.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. It definitely was more fun because like Thunder and Lotus were both like streaming the game for like 15 hours, and like it was fun figuring out like teams and shit.
Yeah.
But now it's just like I have a team that one shots everything, so it's just
Ah,
so I'm just trying to get all the cards at that point.
I got you. Maybe one
Dragon Ball
day.
Heroes. What was that?
I think it was 2 years.
I don't even remember that game.
It came out like April.
maybe it released a long time ago, but maybe for like the game, maybe it was a year or something ago.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
for it to
because
be
I
April.
bought the physical version and it came with like Dragon Ball Super playing cards.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which are pretty cool.
Pimp, just so you know, I don't have what I need for this.
What do you need?
I just for like I'm talking about as far as like long range is concerned.
Well, I got a sniper.
I mean, you got Slick Fire Havoc.
Yeah, I'm using it
Right.
now.
But yeah, a friend of mine just recently bought a fucking Switch Lite, and she wants me to teach her how to play fighters. I'm like, okay.
On the Switch.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm not looking forward to.
I put it back to my prowler. I'm gonna hold off on this.
You had a better chance of teaching her how to play a fucking fighting game on a goddamn GameCube than that fucking shit. A Game Boy, no less. The fuck? The Switch? The Switch?
That's even worse. It's a Switch Lite, so just like there's no docking it. There's no Ethernet cable.
Nah, the Switch. You may as well get a real Switch.
If you go down, I'm not guaranteed.
I mean, but she's not a gamer, so she's not asking me to use it pretty much.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. You're gonna have to teach her the ways of the true way.
Like honestly, the only reason why she wants to play fighters is because she wants to play with me.
Okay.
Get in there.
That sounds nice.
10 seconds till ring close. Let's go.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
But one of these days, you're gonna have to teach her the true way. Not this way. This ain't the way.
Like, here's the thing, right? Yeah, it's cheaper at first, but in the long run, it's not worth it. Just pay for
What, the light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean, in
it.
the long run, you're not buying an extra cable. You might not have to buy another dock. You most likely not have to buy more Joy-Cons.
That's the thing. So it's mostly what you want. Do you want to play this on the TV, or do you care? Like, if you don't care about playing on the TV, you're only ever gonna play it on handheld. You might as well buy the light.
Also, like I always play myself on TV, pretty much. Like I'd rather ever play it on dock.
I feel you.
But it's like maybe if I'm grinding in the game, I'll have it on dock, so I'll just walk around the house doing shit. But
Yeah.
That's the thing. I would more than likely I would never play it. I would very seldom play it. Just handheld. You know? I would always have it on my
We can't. Wait.
on the
I
dock.
got my Don't.
yeah, especially since I don't really have any games that really make use of the motion controls, so it's not really the point.
Or do that. I can't get up there right now. We're gonna have to move from there.
I know. I'm gonna wait the 23 seconds and I get back up on the bridge. When you hit your head there, I got really concerned. 10, 9.
Bonk.
Like, I don't much care about the Switch. I want the PS5.
Only there are games on the Switch I would play, but not. I'd rather get an actual good console and not a. I can't go yet.
I know.
If I was a person to tell you, I wanted you to get a Switch, but I also wanted you to get the PS5, knowing
Get the
how
real
hyped
console.
hold on, knowing how hyped the PS5 is right now, even though you'll probably miss out on playing some shit on the Switch, I would definitely tell you get the PS5 right now.
Yeah.
The Switch isn't going anywhere. Also, it's not
Yeah.
getting any cheaper, so
Yeah, no, because fucking
That's also
Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's actually
You might-
gotten more expensive.
like it
Nintendo
will
just
get
trash.
cheaper on Black Friday because the stores are doing deals, but
But
not
Nintendo,
necessarily.
but
I mean, not even on
Nintendo,
Black Friday.
it's
Nintendo's do deals of maybe
because Nintendo doesn't like put out any deals.
No.
No, they want money. They said they don't smell like broke in here. We want money. You better be
I
rich.
fucking hate Nintendo.
Also, like Mario, they're giving Mario Kart the Skyrim treatment. They're basically releasing pretty much the same game, just selling it again.
Yeah.
Full.
I hate Nintendo.
Yeah. They resell an old ass game,
Such a
but it's
shit
just fucking
company.
fucking $60 like that.
Yes.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Here.
And then this game come out like I don't know 5 years ago, but it's still $60. Like, how you doing that?
I mean, there's not even that there are shit companies that they're very much catering to their audience.
Their
Which
audience,
is
I got scammed.
weird.
And
Yeah, the Nintendo dick humpers.
Nintendo is just a
there.
shit company. There's still 3 squads left.
fucking how, dog? How did all of those miss?
$60 for a video game? Score!
Just doing
Yes,
that, Kyle.
good job, Nintendo.
Dumbass.
I got scanned again.
But so, like, at
Nice
least for a
one.
lot of the games, they kind of got the nostalgia factor. That's about it.
I shot the
still
wrong
want to
one.
get that.
Apparently.
I still want to
And
get that.
the only game that
Mario.
would for that for me would be like if they put NBA Street Volume 2 on the Switch.
Wow.
I feel that. I feel that.
I'm buying that game immediately. I wouldn't even care.
That is the Nintendo. That is the Nintendo tax. Yeah, pretty much.
That's their tax bracket. You pay higher or you pay nothing.
I personally, I hate ever the thought of even the thought of endorsing Nintendo.
I've heard.
Just y'all want to come out with this 3-game limited time bundle of 3 ports for $60 when people out here making fully rebuilt trilogies from the ground up for $40. Like, how fucking dare you, man? What gives you the audacity to think that's okay?
Because the Nintendo owners
People
live
buy
in
it.
fucking mansions. They live in mansions, and they live with a bunch of
People buy it. That's the
pets.
problem. They have conditioned their fan base to say, "This is a great deal." Like,
It's a great deal. Come on, mom. Like, don't be a broke.
this is $20 a game. Like, this is amazing.
Come on, we don't smell like broken here. We can get that for so much more. Like, come on,
Mom, you have
better.
Mom, you have 5 Benzes. We can afford this game.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, don't be such a broke bitch. We don't
If
live
you-
out in the street like a fucking hooker. Come
But
on.
also, yeah, they can sell games easily to children, and then their parents will get them for them.
Yeah.
Because my parents were definitely the type of parents to be like, what's the game rated? No, like, nah, no, never mind, you ain't getting that. Even when I was freaking 19, my parents started asking me what game my games are rated.
Damn, it ain't rated at that a good amount? No, we good. No, it ain't
So
rated
this is I
like
bought
that.
it myself. Shit.
Nope. Yep, that's the play. That is indeed the play.
And yeah, I have heard that some of the ports are very bad.
Yep.
It makes no sense. Nintendo's just a bad company.
Yeah. Also, like, like half the games on the Switch are like Wii U ports.
Yeah.
Because the Wii U was dick, apparently.
It's not even that it was take. They just completely stopped caring about it.
They
They
decided, hey, let's put these games on the Switch. Fuck
they
it, Wii
they
U.
released it. They released a console and then tried to ignore that they ever released a console.
Sweet.
Oh, you got the Wii U? Oh, we're sorry. Get a Switch instead. Oh,
Pretty
you don't got
much.
this much money? Go outside and, I don't know, shake that ass for cash or something.
I think I can wait.
Pimp, try to see if we can get over that wall.
I'll
Yep.
get a bounce pad. I'll hit the bounce pad right there.
No, just walk over the wall. If you think you can, bitch, because
I think it's 2v1.
they'll have to stay probably, but they'll have to see the farther you are, they have to run first. That's my point. That's all I'm saying. I would try to see if you can get over there first. He
Also,
put
I
down a
find it
jumper.
funny that like a 3DS and a Switch Lite are pretty much the same damn price.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
They
both
they,
100 bucks.
they did stop selling this. Didn't they start making the 3DS?
Yeah, recently.
Which is probably why. They're like, oh yeah, we don't have this anymore, so we don't sell this anymore, so we're gonna hike the price up.
Also, because I've been meaning to buy another one because mine fucked up and it like broke in half. But it was like all the wires still connected, so I just super glued it back together. So now the R button doesn't work.
You got it on sale, yeah. It's to the point where I'm glad I have never supported Nintendo. Any Nintendo product I've gotten it from it was the used product.
It was just 1v1.
It was just you and their Octane.
And I just missed all my shots.
Yeah. I wish that guy didn't fucking thirst my kill, because if we hadn't, we could have won that.
No, we easily win. Asshole.
If
And the
it
thing is, I
wasn't for
downed the
Ultimate
Bloodhound,
Alliance,
so
I
I was
probably
like,
wouldn't
how
have
did you
switched either.
die?
No, it was, I don't know who the other person was. It was a
It was
Bangalore.
another team.
Somebody down to Bangalore. I think you down to Bangalore.
I downed a Mirage. The Bloodhound was still alive.
The team that I got killed by.
Maybe, I don't know.
You down to Bangalore, or someone down to Bangalore, and then 'cause I picked the wrong person to shoot apparently when they were rezzing. I didn't realize who was knocked, because when I got there, they were both standing straight up, so I didn't know.
Podcast still going on?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end it here in a second.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Well.
yeah, I'm gonna end it.
Well, y'all get
This
ready.
is fun. I'm gonna
Come
do
back next week
a nice
for the episode 5
the boys.
Wait, hold,
review
wait,
of the
hold on,
boys,
hold
because
on.
I'm sure Kyle will watch it.
All right, we get it.
My tattoo's itching.
We get it.
And you know, just so y'all know, when you get a tattoo, they tell you to slap it if it itches.
Yeah, because you can't scratch it.
You're not supposed to scratch it.
Be like black girl with a new weave.
We're
Pat that shit.
supposed to. We are gonna talk to the girl again about getting that tattoo in November.
So Kyle, how'd you? I don't know. I don't think any of us asked this time. How was that pain? Did you?
From the tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
Brush it off. Like that ain't shit.
It was fine.
Okay.
I didn't give a shit.
Okay, good.
Never getting a
I heard
tattoo,
it
so I don't
hurts.
have to
I
worry
wouldn't
about that. It depends. It heavily depends. She told me. So here's some of the things she told me. That
Depends on where you get it.
because for your forearm, for example, I think it's your forearm, your wrist to your elbow. The closer you get to your wrist and the elbow, the more it hurts. If you're like right in that nook of your
You
elbow
want more of the meat.
and your wrist, that hurts like a bitch. But if you're like anywhere in between, you're fine. Even though it's a heavy vein area, you're fine, right?
Yeah, you want the meat of it of your
Yeah,
body.
the fattier the
Put
area,
on the
Like
on
your
the
joints
bone.
and shit.
That ain't gonna. That's gonna hurt.
the fattier the area, the less it's gonna hurt. Stomachs, I was told, I have been told that stomach can sometimes hurt a lot, depending on just if but it might like
Don't
just like
clench up.
it might make you like nauseous or something.
Don't clench up when you're. Well, maybe you might have to keep it stable for the tattoo.
Ow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the next one on my right arm, the Dragon Balls. I'm gonna get that on my right arm.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Alright.
that's just gonna be mostly line art with the stars are gonna be colored in dark orange. But because I want them, I'll just fill them in black. But then if I ever decide to get the balls fully filled in with color, I don't want it to be black stars with the orange ball. So I'm like,
You don't
again,
want the
I
Black Star
say,
Dragon Balls?
again, I say, when are you getting the Dragon Balls on your balls?
shut up.
This
I have
The 1 and the 4. Come on now.
it's the 4 and 3 numbnut.
You're right. I said 1 and 4 because that's what I was like 1 star.
So here
That's what I said the first time.
I'm also really kind of wanting to put
Why you want this man to have the Ric Flair hitting the balls treatment? Come on, man.
I also kind of want to get Shenron.
Yeah, I'm just memeing at this point. But I
Because-
always
I know.
about it. But
I kind of want to get Shenron, like coil it around my arm, and then have him coil around the Dragon Balls.
all over your back. Right.
No, I had to get
The whole
Purunga.
back.
I had to get Purunga for that,
Yes.
I mean, yeah, because Pearl's swole as fuck.
but I'm not
so-
gonna do that. I want to get because I'm gonna get the Dragon Balls on my arm. I'm kind of it's gonna be expensive and painful, But I want to get Shenron wrapped around my arm, like coiled, and then have him coil around the Dragon Balls that I'm gonna have on my arm already.
Right.
'Cause I think that'd be dope. Like having like the head of him, the upper part wrap around the Dragon Balls. I think that'd be really dope. That's just an idea.
Okay.
I also I talked about this one after I got the tattoo. I want to have, I want to take a picture of my snake and get a line art drawing of my snake on my thigh, and then I want to get my dog's paws, and then every dog I get, I want to get more and more their paws so they're walking on my leg. I think it'd be dope.
I'm just one quick advice. I don't want you to end up like you having all these tattoos on your body, you being like, a fake rapper or something. Don't do that.
Dog,
I'm not
just
gonna.
remember.
No, I'm not gonna.
Definitely
I'm
be a
not.
tattoo
I'm
face.
not gonna get my neck and face tattooed. I'm not gonna be a fake rapper. All right.
Alright,
Just
okay.
remember, you gotta since your little doggo's named Kovu, you gotta get scar on your face. Just fucking
That
right
I'm
across
not
the
doing. I'm not doing that.
eye. right across the eye.
The most I might do is I might put the name next to each dog's.
Get that Yamcha
The fucking
scar on your
Yamcha.
face.
I would. The most I might do is that I might like put his paws, and
Dude,
then
get
have his.
Tien's eye on your forehead.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put my dog's paws,
That
and
is
then
ugly.
put his name next to it, and then every dog I'm gonna put their name next to it, and just have him walking down my leg.
You want him to be castrated? That's crazy.
I want what?
And that man to be
Post
castrated.
Malone. That's not happening. No, that's Thunder. All right.
Damn, alright.
No, Dark said Kyle gonna become Post Malone, so then no, that's Thunder. Okay.
No. Post Malone is Thunder.
Oh, that's right.
Thunder's
Isn't Post?
older.
Yeah, Post
Stan.
Malone's younger than Thunder.
Stan. What you mean, Honorable? You better do it.
Honorable.
God damn
What?
it. I'm talking to him on Discord. Hold on.
Oh, in general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
this motherfucker's about. I don't have the game though. Motherfucker, you were just talking about this shit earlier. Y'all literally added me at like 2 o'clock.
I'm about.
Call
all right.
him out.
Okay, guys, I'm ending the podcast. I'll see
Okay,
y'all
bye,
next
podcast.
week for episode 15, Wednesday.
More boys talk, other bullshit,
This
Oh,
is a
yeah.
good episode. I like this episode. This is a very there's shit to talk about in this episode. That's the first
Hey,
person that's been subbed to me that actually has a sub badge.
Who?
Dark.
Oh.
Everybody else, I think Dark's purposely not putting the first badge.
No, you can't choose.
You can't
actually
choose.
can't pick.
I don't-
Unless they changed it.
I think you can because I still have people. I think I'm still eligible for more of those
I don't think so. Like, I'll check. Hold on.
because he has Super Saiyan 3.
Was he not gifted by Honorable, though?
It doesn't matter.
It does.
No,
Gifts don't
because
count.
it's certain for what?
For it being one of the first ones.
Oh.
It doesn't count for the first badge.
Maybe not. Maybe that's why. Maybe because his only subs have been gift subs. Fucking Dark.
Alright.
Support homie business, man. Support homie business.
No, I can't change it.
Okay, well then Dark, he's just been gift subs. Support homie business, Dark. Support homie.
I mean, by
Business.
just looking at the leaderboard with the gift subs, you just see Audible over there with fucking 95.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then Street Dark above that 5.
Honorable
Street and
gifted
Pimp,
multiple people, multiple weeks.
multiple
Yeah.
months.
We
And
should just
then-
do the Beast Cup a couple times too.
Yeah, every week. It felt like every week.
And then you also, if you switch over to the bits, he's giving me 12,580, and then Pimp's giving me 1,264.
I've
And
got to make
Dennis
my
is
way
giving
toward that
me-
Hercule emote.
Dennis is giving me 1,100.
I got to get to that Hercule emote. Alright, my boy Mr. Satan.
I mean, this one?
Get his ass straight.
Yes.
Y'all know I hate Honorable sometimes, man.
All right, I'm gonna end
You
it.
know, man.
Okay,
God damn.
yeah, we'll see y'all next.
Alright.
See y'all next week for episode 15.
Bye, podcast. Bye, YouTube.
Uh,
Peace.
Hey, wait.
follow,
You doing the outro, right? Go ahead.
subscribe to me on YouTube if you're watching this on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, follow me on Twitch. And if you're feeling so inclined, subscribe. If you're feeling slightly less inclined, subscribe for free with Prime Gaming. Dennis, just so you know, I'm not ending stream. I'm just ending the podcast. Just so you're aware. If you're still wanting to hang out, I just ending the podcast. I stream for longer than the podcast because the podcast is only like an hour and a half long, but I keep going. Yeah. Follow me on Twitter. We'll be in the link in the description below. Follow me. Or you can join the Discord, which should also be in the description. If I'm pretty sure the link is an active link.
And puns suck, by the way. Stop doing puns. Don't be a dork. Anyways.
Puns? Puns are fun. I like puns.
But puns are funny.
Yeah, but you're also a dork, so that makes sense.
This is true. I am a dork.
God, my God, that's why you my nigga. My God, I'm surrounded by dorks. I'm glad somebody here that's at least not a dork.